Shifting focus to West Asia now, Israel has dismissed Hamas's ceasefire demands as delusional after the outfit stuck to its original proposal calling for Israel's full withdrawal from Gaza and a permanent ceasefire. Also, Israel rejected the call for a ceasefire without the release of hostages held by Hamas in Gaza. Meanwhile, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu cancelled an Israeli delegation's visit to the US, much to the disappointment of the Biden government.
Israel has dismissed Hamas ceasefire demands as delusional after the group said it was sticking to its original proposal, calling for Israel's full withdrawal from the Gaza Strip and a permanent ceasefire. In a statement on Twitter, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said Hamas' unwillingness to back away from its extreme demands show that it is not serious about continuing negotiations. The statement said Israel will continue its military offensive to achieve all its war objectives, including securing the release of Israeli captives still in Gaza and fully dismantling Hamas. However, the White House opposed the move and said a major ground operation in Rafah is not the right course of action.
We don't believe that a major ground operation in Rafah is the right course of action, particularly when you have 1.5 million people there seeking refuge and no conceived plan, no verifiable plan to take care of them.
The US abstention on Monday's vote allowed the latest resolution on Gaza to pass when the other 14 members of the 15-member council voted in favor. Expressing strong displeasure on the resolution, Israeli residents termed it horrifying, and families of hostages said their loved ones should be released before a ceasefire in the Palestinian enclave.
I believe the UN resolution is horrifying. As a Jew, as an American, and as an Israeli, you're giving free cards to a Hamas a terrorist organization, and the world is abandoning Jews once again.
It can't be a ceasefire without bringing them home. It's not possible. First bring them home, and then would be a ceasefire. This is the most logical thing that we can do.
Israel's Minister of Defense, Yoav Gallant, who is on a visit to Washington, rejected the call for a ceasefire without the release of hostages held in Gaza.
We have no moral right to stop the war while there are still hostages held in Gaza. The lack of a decisive victory in Gaza may bring us closer to a war in the north. We will operate against Hamas everywhere, including in places where we have not been yet.
Meanwhile, Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu officially cancelled an Israeli delegation's visit to the White House this week. Reacting to it, the White House said it was very disappointed by Israel PM's decision. On the other hand, Qatar made it clear that UN resolution calling for an immediate ceasefire will not have any impact on the ongoing talks in Doha to resolve the crisis. Raghav Kumar Jha, DD India.